Alrighty, hello, my friends, and welcome to a new edition of Central Perks. I'm going to show you how to create an assessment through Google Forms that will grade it for you. Super awesome. There's a lot of information. I tend to talk fast. I will try to go slow, but the beauty of the recording is you can fast forward me, you can slow me down, rewind me, and trust me, you cannot do that live. So here we go. All right, so first you're going to go into your waffle. Click on Drive. Then you're going to go on, hold on, it's taking its time, New. Then you're going to go down to More and Google Forms. Okay, so hopefully everybody's with me on that part. You're going to need to put a title here and a title here. The easiest way to do that is just put the title here. So I'm going to put Math Quiz 2-1. And over here, I'm going to click it, and it automatically gives me the title. Okay, so I'm going to put here my first question. I want to be student name. Now you can tell your student's first name, last name, comma, first, however you do it. Okay, it's going to be a short answer. See, you have this drop down here for their name. Clearly, it's a short answer, right? And then you need it to be required. Okay, so before I go any further, I want to show you how you're going to get the grades when they're done. See how this says questions? You're going to go into responses. And I want you to click on the little spreadsheet, create a spreadsheet, and then create a new spreadsheet and hit create. That way, whenever the kids answer the questions and they submit their form, all of it, see how it says student name, why that's important. You're going to see all their names and all their answers for easy grading. So I'm going to go back to my other tab and go on to the form, and I'm going to go back to questions. Okay, so once I get to questions, after this, I'm going to add a question. Now, a level 2 is you can always add a YouTube video first. You could add an image. You can add anything that you wanted them to read first and then answer, or watch first and then answer, but I'm going to keep it simple. So we're going to add a question, and I'm going to say, what is 2 plus 2? Okay, it is a multiple choice. Now, if you want to get SBAC creative, you can make it multiple selects. So you can go to check boxes here. And like if I did that, you could put the first answer is 4. The second answer is, I don't know, what's another answer they could give? 8, let me see, 2 times 2. That's also the same as 2 plus 2, right? And then the kids would just check all that apply. But I'm going to change this one here to multiple choice. Keep it simple, and this answer is going to be 2. This answer can be 1. And this answer can be 3. Okay, then make sure it's required so they can't go on to the next one without completing this one. Then you're going to hit the plus, add a question. So what is 15 minus 13? Okay, so here it's again multiple choice. Let's say you give them 2, or no, let's say 28. And then 2, and then 11, and then, I don't know, 254 in case they decide to multiply it, whatever. Okay, so let's say you put a couple questions and you're like, oh, shoot, I forgot to put the student name on there, and that needs to be on the top, right? So what you do is once you've created the questions, if you move the cursor, do you see how when I move, where'd it go? Okay, if I move this around, you see how the cross arrow plus thing comes up, this right here? Okay, that means you can move these. So you can move the question to be, if you want this on the top, it goes there. If you want to move it back so the student name comes first, you just move it back that way. Okay, so when you're done, to make it be a quiz with the answer key and all that, you're going to hit the cogwheel, the settings, go into quizzes. If I go back here in general, you can limit to 1 response so they can't edit after submission or whatever. They can only, they can't answer everything and then go back and change their answers, but that's up to you. So let's say I limit to one response. You can click their email addresses, but I think it's just much easier for you if you just have them type in their first name. All right, so here I'm going to go on to quizzes. I'm going to make this a quiz, and I want them to know their grade right after they submit. I want them to be able to see their grade. Let's say you tell the kids you're going to give them a quick quiz, and I used to have a behavior pins chart, and let's say anybody that gets 70% or higher, they can move their pin up one time. And the kids knew that when they moved their pin up to the top, they got prizes for that. They got to put their clip on my lanyard and go to the principal, fun things like that, right? So let's say you want to do that, then they might want to see their grade after they're done. You might want them to see the questions that they missed, the correct answer. The point value, maybe not so much, right? So then when you're done with that, you're going to hit save. So now you've made it a quiz, okay? So when you're done with that, again, rewind me as much as you need, okay? This is your only opportunity. Again, live. I am live, friends. I do not rewind. Okay, so here you go. When you get into here with your cursor, just click anywhere in the problem. And if you click on it, if you go down to the bottom, you can see it now says answer key. If you click on answer key, you can choose the point value, and then you can pick on what the answer should be, right? Select the correct answer. Then if you click in the middle of the next one, I'm going to click answer key. I want the correct answer is 2, and the point value here is 1. Okay, so now I'm all done. I've made it a quiz, and I told them that they can see their score when they're done. I put student name, all that stuff, right? So now I want it, let's say you want to put it into your Google Classroom. Simple way to do that. Now, normally we tend to hit send. Do not hit send with this. It comes up funky, all right? So just click on the preview, then you get the live quiz, right? Left click on this, and then right click, and you're going to copy the link. Then if you go into your Google Classroom, I'm going to go here to Classroom. I'm going to go to Armada. And no, I don't want to do that, actually. What am I thinking? I want to go over here to classroom.google.com. I want to click on Armada. And I want to add this quiz for them, right? You can say I've done one, but now I'm showing you how to do it. You click here, the plus sign, create assignment. You will put the title, math quiz, February 1st, right? You can give them instructions. Let me see. Complete the quiz. Do your best. Remember, you can move your pin up if you score 70% or higher and win a 10 minutes on, I don't know, electronic device. Whatever directions you want to say, whatever. Now, if it's a due date, like let's say you put this in on Monday and they have to finish this by Friday, which a quiz normally isn't that way. But if you want to give them a due date, you would put it here, click in here, and let's just say, oh, Friday's the due date. I wouldn't put the time. Forget about that. Okay, then you hit the link. And remember, we copied it, right? So you paste it, you add the link, and then you assign. Okay, so now on your Google Classroom, when the kids log in, they will see math quiz, complete the quiz, and then they click on the link. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. But let me go back here, because let me go down here. If they click on this link, takes them right to the form. Something was funky with my first one, but generally takes them right to the form, right? Then you go down and they hit submit. And then, so if I were to put here, my answer is Vicki Perkins. 3 plus 8 is 21 because I multiplied by mistake, my bad. Or actually, I didn't even multiply because that's 24, but you get the idea. And then 35. And then I hit submit. Now, on your responses that we created, it would